Greetings to my subjects and guests. Welcome to Creative Engineering. I'm your king, Vanilla Ice. Let's get started. First of all, we got a brand new person to add, so let's do that. And Rumble follower. Yep, we got 8 Rumble followers, so thank you very much. Believe me, it pleased me very much when I see someone added to the number. When I see that number go up, so it's big appreciation. And today we're going to be processing the ore, so we're going to need to craft both the crusher. So we're going to need the following so I'm going to have to craft up a bunch of components before we can get started, including some steel fences, which is a new recipe. But we're going to need 10 light engineering blocks, 1 redstone engineering block, 10 steel scaffolding, 8 steel fence, and 9 hoppers. Unfortunately, the light engineering and redstone engineering blocks are not automated, so that'll take a little bit of time for me to do. So I'll do that off camera and get all these blocks. But I also need to whip up the furnace, pass-through furnace that we're going to be using today. Yes, the small electrical furnace. That's what we'll be whipping up today. And of course, we need to make the small laboratory furnace first to make it. So I'll have to whip up those, but I'm going to do like 2 or 3. I forget how fast the crusher is. Depends on the power, so it'll probably be going pretty fast. I'm planning to apply a lot of power to it. And I'm only going to be processing things. I know I'm going to need... Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to get started. Like I said, I'll get started on crafting all the stuff that we need. And then when I'm done, I'll head on out and I'll show you how to set it up. Of course, the electrical furnaces from Engineer's Decor is not part of Immersive Engineering. But if you are playing my mod pack, we are going to do it. Oh, and the crusher is pretty noisy, so we probably should make some ear defenders first. So, iron rods. And now we can make the ear defenders, which will allow us to hear stuff, but not get deafened. As you can tell, it makes it a lot quieter. This is useful if you have very noisy machinery. Like now, we don't have to hear these generators in the background. I mean, we're still hearing the gears and stuff, but that's minor. Oh, but since I showed you that, and that gave you that little tip, well, let me say it's time for me to take a quick sleep, and then I'll get started crafting the stuff. See you when I get back. Okay, folks, I'm at the spot where I'm going to build the crusher. Let's get to it. Let's see. So let's do it. Okay, so the first layer is, I guess this is the side that it goes out of, so first layer is 3 steel blocks. Okay. Then there are 3 steel, then 1. Okay, so and then what's next? 1. Last 3 steel. Okay. Now we do engineering block, and then 3 engineering blocks at on the right hand side. Okay. So we'll go there, there. There. Now the next layer up is the one at the front, the redstone block, 1 there. Okay, so come on, 1 there. The redstone block will go there, and then the remaining 4 go where? 1 in the middle, 3 at the back. Okay. 1 here. And I think I have to surround this with steel fence. Yes, I do. Steel fence. Then I put the hoppers on top of all of these. And we have the fence in the middle that I'll be whacking with the hammer to form this multi-structure. Come on, place. There we go. Now we gotta put the hoppers in place. Which I think is the next layer. Yep. And they all gotta be facing downward. Not into one another, down. I think we get another achievement for doing this. After it's formed, that is. There we go. Now it's ready to go. The power input is this is the redstone control output here. Well, power input's on this side, so right here is where I can dig for the power. The output is going to come from here. And then it's going to have to be split. Okay, so we'll go this way. No, I don't want that. Oh. There we go. As well. No. Man. And here. And we're gonna have then the furnaces. I'll go here and here, so it'll be easy to power them with outputs going there and there, not there, and then we'll merge them into the middle. And we'll put them into a dropping conveyor belt into this barrel here. There, like that. Oh, and for these, we're going to set up exporting conveyor belts, and they're going to run to the back. Because I believe that is the best to do so. I don't know. Well, I must have picked up the cobbled deep slate from there, but I'm not going to use that. Bricks look much better. There, that should do that. Now let me see what I'm doing. There we go. We're going to go verticals on here, here, here. That'll lift the conveyor belts up to it. I'm going to go like, I want to go there to merge them. Okay, I want to go there we go. Okay, so I'm going to do a line there. Basically, I need to design it to the power. Goes to there. Basically so that all the inputs go to the same spot. When I'm done. So this will go like that, like that, like that, and like that. But before I do it, I'm going to drop in one of each of the ones which I don't have in storage. That's nickel, lead, bauxite, which is aluminum, uranium, and silver. I want to throw them into the storage. Zinc I do not need, because I have that in storage ready. Reason why I want to do this is because I want to make sure that I can move the completed ingots into the proper storage. There, so that should work like that. Okay, so now we need 3 power cables and import. 3 power, I'm going to need some more cards because I only got. So we'll do cards. I want to go. I only need 3 of them because for well, 4 of them because 1 import and 3 power exports. So at you can use whatever you want to do the power. Like I said, you can use whatever you have in your pack to do the power. But you'll of course, if you don't have the thing, you have to find a different way to smelt the ores. I'm just using what's in the pack. Okay, what's this? Add integrated. Add integrated. Okay, I'm going to want. So now, where are they? Item importers. Where's the importer? You're gonna want 1 of those. There we go. And 3 of the power exporters. Energy exporters. Of course, this is just this building. Next time I'm going to be doing something a whole lot more, well, let me say, exciting. And hopefully more power. That'll generate us more power for the future as well. Oh, fuck, what did I do? Oh, I just sorted that. There we go. Okay, so now we'll go. The splitter isn't perfect, so yeah, you can't expect for perfect splits every time. But in my humble opinion, it does the work. So it has to be acknowledged as such. There we go. And we'll import all items from here. There we go. All I gotta do is connect the power up. To this here, so we'll go. There we go. That should be long enough so I can connect this cable over. Perfect. I think this should be right to extend the cable. Oh, it's a little bit farther. Oh, that's the wrong one. I want to throw. That's my backpack. I gotta go see. There we go. There we go. Now we can import from there. Now I just gotta power this up, and well, it should, well, mostly be able to start working. Yep, perfect. So we want the lead, we want the aluminum, the silver, the nickel, the uranium. Because now we gotta go back to our storage thing and put these into storage. And then connect the storage and lock them up before we let the processing begin. The ingots are important, folks, because with the ingots being able to be processed and stored, we can get a lot more farther into immersive engineering, including setting up some more automation for like stuff like the light and heavy engineering blocks. Those things are like capital A annoying, so to have them done is like big relief. We'll do lead there, we'll go aluminum there. Let's see here, we got that. We'll do that there. Do that there. And nickel. Nickel will do there. Okay, so that's the uranium. So uranium's the one that we need to upgrade our power station to produce more lava if we ever need to. So that's huge. Now all we need to do is connect them, lock them, and then connect them up to the grid. So we'll go boop, 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 Come on. Lock. Lock that. Relock the lead. Now, come on. Lock. Good. And now we connect them to the grid. There we go. And now we can put the extractor on, and well, now if you look, see, as you can tell, we have them in storage now, and they have a spot to go when they're actually processed, which is good because that means I don't have to worry about processing. I can just let it go in the background and not have to worry about materials. So all I really need to do is add these extractors, put these extractors on, and this whole factory should be done. All I gotta do is build, well, something around it, a building around it, and, you know, this and put some floor in, put a floor in, and then we can really call it done. Let's do this. I'm gonna start from back here. Work from here. There we go. Of course, that dirt's gonna get removed. I was thinking about making these steel things so I don't pick anything up by accident. But I should be safe with my magnet off. I mean, it's going to be processing the ores now on a regular basis now, so should very be good. I mean, occasionally it gets split off to go to this furnace, which is okay. But it's working. There we go. And what do you know? It's all done. Like, if I wanted, I could put like steel up to encase this with glass. I mean, it's quite noisy. That's why I built the ear defenders. Like, here, I'll show you how loud it is. There we go. Ooh, it's not properly splitting. Okay. Now this splitter doesn't do a perfect job. And neither does this one. What can you do? Nothing. Honestly, there's nothing I can do about it. I could go smelt the stuff in my furnace, my off thing, because, well, I've got a lot of lead grit, but, eh. I was thinking about doing 3 of these, but Guess I could have, like, done a chest for backup and done just one of them. I might redo that, rejigger this to do a storage chest with an air extractor conveyor belt. Hazardous machinery, we have the gold, folks. If you didn't tell. Okay, so I can go lead. At least it's going constantly, so it's constant flow of stuff, so... I mean, if I might just make some steel scaffolding just to... and then tear these up and, like, replace with steel scaffolding versions, because that would prevent me from picking stuff up. And adding a chest. Can I do I can do a chest like here, and then move the one furnace to there. I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So, okay, so I need one more of these. Okay, so C. Or I'm gonna make an air crate, one storage crate. this will make it a lot better, because this is actually smooth, because, well, this shouldn't back up too bad. And I've got somewhere to throw the dust in if it gets to the point where it's crazy. Oh, right. I guess I better put this down and extract the stuff from it. There. I mean, it's not the most perfect solution, but hey, it's done. And as you can tell, folks, this episode took me a while, but it's done. So thank you very much for watching another exciting episode of Creative Engineering, folks. But for the next episode, I'll be sure to build a building around this whole factory, and well, so I don't have to worry about walking by it and picking up dust and stuff. I also might try, like I said, I might put some steel scaffolding down to make sure I don't accidentally pick up any dust or pieces or stuff, because that was the most annoying part of this whole thing, picking up stuff that I didn't need. But like I said, between episodes, I'll get a building around this, and we'll be ready for the next. I'll be ready, and the next episode, well, we'll be doing something different, because this factory is done. We have all the ores from Immersive Engineering are being produced, as well as the ores from Vanilla Minecraft, and of course the zinc from Create. But hey, it's nice and steady, and I don't have to worry about it anymore, so it's good. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of items, but they're on the belt, so hopefully it won't cause too much lag. But anyways, see you next time, folks. Goodbye.